Hi everyone. So today I will teach you. We will talk about SBL, Strategic Business Leader paper. So today, I will talk about the board subcommittee. This is under governance. Okay, so as you know, the board of directors. It comprises of executive directors and non-executive directors, which is ED and NED. All right, and also the board of director can be divided into different subcommittee. All right, so this is among the famous subcommittee, right, in the under the board subcommittee. Okay, the first one is audit committee. Okay, what is the role of audit committee? Their role is to deal with the internal control system, external auditor, internal auditor, and the financial statement. All right. Okay. So in the audit committee, the best practice, it consists of NED, because what in the audit committee we want everyone to be independent. Okay. So this is why it is a good practice to have to only have NED only in the audit committee. All right. Okay. Next is risk committee. Okay, risk committee. Okay, their role is to review effectiveness of the risk management system. Okay, review risk management report and monitor the risk exposure of the company. So in this case, all right, they need to know about the risk that currently company is facing. Okay, they need to establish the proper risk management procedure, right? So a good practice, a good corporate governance practice in regards to the risk committee, all right, it consists of ED and NED. Okay, next is remuneration committee. Remuneration committee, their role is to ensure that each director is rewarded fairly. Okay, and they also are the one that determine remuneration policy. Okay, for the remuneration committee, we want it to be independent. So the good practice is it consists of NED only. Okay, next is the nomination committee. Okay, nomination committee. Okay, their role. What is the roles of nomination committee? They ensure that the current board members, the board of director members, have appropriate skills, knowledge, and experience. They are the one that develop succession planning for the company and make sure that appropriate numbers between ED and NED in the board of the company. Okay, so a good practice of nomination committee, it consists of ED and NED. Okay, we have talked about the board subcommittee. Okay, next, why is it important to have this separate board subcommittee? All right, first, because it is a good corporate governance practice. All right, so that is the important one. Okay, next, it will reduce the workload of the board members. All right, with the separate board subcommittee, it will reduce the workload. Okay, meaning that in this case, all right, the board does not need to. Okay, the board member does not have to need to think about everything. All right, when you have established a separate board committee, all right, audit committee only will be released, with the issue that I have discussed with you previously. Okay, they have their separate rules, and in their meeting they will discuss this issue only. All right. Next, it will also increase shareholders' confidence because the company when the company establish a separate board committee, it shows that the company take the issue seriously, and as a result, this will increase the confidence of shareholders to invest in your company. All right, and after that, it will improve the decision making. All right, so when each committee have their own separate meeting, all right, they cover everything, every issue, and as a result, they get a clear picture and will lead to a better decision. All right, okay, so let's go through past year question. Okay, this is from your Okay, from your BPP, okay, SBI practice and revision kit. Okay, let's go through past year question. Okay, sorry, okay, past year question. Okay, Kofol Construction, CC. Okay, CC is a listed construction company. Its head office in the capital city of Lamdasa. Okay, country of Omakland. Omakland has two neighboring countries, Alfia and Betal. The countryside in both Alfia and Omakland is generally flat. Okay, Betal is a large range of mountain. All right. Okay, all three countries use the same currency, dollar. Okay, the board comprised of 50% ED, executive director, and 50% non-executive director. Okay, so 50 ED, 50 NED. Okay, the senior board member are chairman, chief executive, senior NED. Okay, Imena Budia, Buatan Weather, and Alex Larsen. Okay. Alright, the CC core business to provide support service such as upgrade and electricity network and road renewal and maintenance in all three countries. However, it also undertaken a road construction project of increasing size and complexity. Initially, CC carried out most of its major construction project in Omakland. Its biggest project there is being Ring Road around the city of Lamdasa. CC has also started to develop a portfolio in Alfia. Okay, the biggest development there being a road between Fee City and Tauton, which completed in 20x0. To date, CC has not carried out any road construction project in Beta. However, an opportunity has arisen for CC to tender for construction of a major road in Betal, which will be the biggest project which CC has been undertaken. Okay, the following exhibit is being given to you. Okay, all right. So I'm interested in question 3C. Okay, 3C. So it is now July 20x2. Okay, 3 months after the CC construction of new road Betal, the new road in Betal. Okay, 3 months after CC began construction new road in Betal. So in this case, it will be given date to you. So if you want, okay, if the report, if the format requires you to do report, to do letter, okay, you need to use this date, July 20x2. Okay, you are Paxing, consultant employed by CC board. Okay, that is your role. You have just left emergency meeting regarding the incident construction site and respond to the request made by CC chairman Imena Budia at the end of the meeting. All right, required. Okay, let's do C, a briefing paper. Okay, that is your format for the CC next board meeting, advising the board. Is your audience is the board of directors. All right, advising the board of the advantages. Okay, you need to think of the benefit. Okay, for CC, establishing a separate risk committee, 8 marks. Okay, 8 marks is 16 minutes. Okay, professional skills marks are available for demonstrating commercial acumen. Okay, in identifying benefit that will be relevant to CC in establishing a separate risk committee. All right, okay, let's look at the current structure. Okay, so okay, let's look at the Okay, CC audit committee responsibility. CC as audit committee comprised entirely of independent NED, okay, non-executive director, in line with international governance best practice. All committee members have accountancy or finance qualification. All right. Okay, so there's nothing wrong there with the audit committee. Yes, it's a good practice to have a NED there. Okay, the committee meet every 3 months. Okay, it reports on the board on the significant issue considered in relation to financial statement, on its assessment on the external audit process. The committee review and approve the role and mandate of internal audit, approve the annual internal audit plan, and monitor and review the effectiveness of its own CC financial and accounting system. Okay, that's correct. Okay, that's what the role of audit committee. The committee also has a general responsibility for promoting sound risk management and internal control system. Okay, so here means that the audit committee, they are the one to deal with the financial and also the one that deal with the risk management. So meaning that in this case, you do not have the company CC do not have risk committee. So meaning that in this case, do not have a separate risk committee. Okay, so you need to talk about the advantage. Okay, having a separate risk committee. All right. As you can see, okay, currently our audit committee comprised of NED only. Okay, what is the problem? All right. So when you establish a separate risk committee, you will have Okay, ED and NED. All right. So why this is good? As a result, okay, NED can only identify the problem, the risk outside of the company only. Okay, with the help of ED, you can identify risks that associated with the operation of the company. All right. Okay, that's benefit number one. Okay, benefit number two, you can see all the committee members have accountancy or financial qualification. Okay, why this is a this issue is that meaning that okay, they only can identify the risk associated with the financial side. Okay, in this case, when you establish a separate risk committee, you can appoint someone that do not that may not have a financial background, but they have a strong knowledge in regards to the construction, all right, construction industry. So in this case, all right, with the separate risk committee, okay, you can identify risks associated with the financial and non-financial. Okay, the committee meets every 3 months. Okay, with the separate risk committee, you can the company CC can make meeting for risk committee more frequently. Okay, for example, every month. As a result, they can identify more risk. As you know, like the nature of risk, they are dynamic. They constantly changing. All right. So that's benefit number 3 there. Okay, number 4. Okay, as you can see now, currently the audit committee, they have two responsibility. So their workload is too heavy. All right. When you establish a separate risk committee, you can reduce the workload of audit committee. All right. Next, in regards to the committee is assisted with the help of risk manager. All right. So meaning that in this case, audit committee, they are the one with the internal audit. They are the one deal with the financial statement. All right. They may not have time to monitor the work of risk manager. With the separate risk committee, it will be able to monitor and scrutinize the work of the risk manager. All right, everyone. That's it. Thank you.